Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. A Week 1 showdown with both teams hoping to start their season off on a high note. It's the San Jose State Spartans and the Minnesota Golden Gophers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Let's go down to our side.
The Golden Gophers have one of the most unique on-campus stadiums in college sports. Formerly playing in the Vikings home field, now back on campus, Huntington Bank Stadium has brought that college spirit back to Minnesota. Back to you guys.
Appreciate that, Holly. From inside the 15, chance for a good return. And he'll be stopped. Return gets it out across the 25, stopped at the 26. The Spartans offense will get the football first. And this junior wide receiver is a focal point in their passing attack. This guy will sneak around, not always in the spotlight, but he is somebody you have to deal with.
It's pretty amazing when you watch this offense because they're not very talented. They're average, quite honestly, a lot of spots. Except the guy at wide receiver, David. He is elite. And today on offense, everything should go through him.
And when you've got one of those guys, you've got a chance, right? One guy that puts fear in the defense. And I love that we continue to see guys have real success at smaller levels, right? It's not just the power four. These are guys that end up getting plucked and go to the next level. You can still be a burner and still have that great speed and route running and develop. And this guy has, and he is one of the best players on he actually is the best player on this team, and he is option number 1 for this squad.
They're going to ride this running back. Gets him on the ground at the 28, but not before a big 10-yard pickup.
This defense is going to have to do a better job slowing down the run. We've seen twice now in this opening drive this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is already thinking to himself, well, I have to get another guy in the box to slow this guy down.
Nowhere to go with the ball, and down he goes at the 39. The Spartans trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's McDaniel. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down.
Well, we're only in the first quarter, but already this defense is making their presence felt. We've seen time and time again their ability to rush the passer and get hits on this QB. His toughness is going to get tested.
Unloads to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Man, that's a tough play to make. When you're that far down the field and you're trying to control your body and run as you're laying out, that's a really great effort, really good concentration, and that is how you make your quarterback look really good.
Out wide left, it's Clark. He's stopped.
So many playmakers, so much speed in college football, so many big plays after the catch. Not in this instance. The defense did a great job reacting to the throw, getting there in a hurry, and making sure he didn't get any yards after that catch.
That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. And the Spartans are threatening on 1st and goal. Trying to do it himself. Got to protect the merchandise. Gets down without taking a hit. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to slam in. Stopped right there.
Unsuccessful 2nd down, and now I'm immediately thinking, I got a little bit more than I want, so what are my pass plays? What am I going to get into here offensively to try to have success on 3rd down?
Lets it fly. Wideout trying to get it in. He stopped short of the goal line, couldn't find his way in, and it'll bring up 4th and goal. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. Trying to run it in. Big on big, man on man, and the defense wins on 4th down. So the Minnesota Golden Gophers offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And they have no problem making this transfer junior running back their workhorse. We anticipate that he is going to have a major impact on this running game. They're backed up 1st and 10 from inside their own 5. Let's see if they can create some space. Holds it, looking for a crease. Oh, he's got some space.
This is one of the things that's hard about stopping the option. That wasn't a big gain, but you look up, and they're in 2nd and short, 2nd and medium. They put you behind the sticks consistently as a defense. This defense has to be aggressive, make sure they get to this quarterback, and make him make quick decisions.
And they swarm him under. Chance to build a little momentum here by converting this 3rd down from deep in your own territory. They'll move the tight end. Plows his way ahead. He'll be dragged to the ground, but it'll be a 1st down.
And that's exactly what you wanted from this offense, man. Just breathe a little bit easier, created a little bit of space by getting that 1st down. Now I wonder, now does this open it up? Does this give us a chance now on 1st down, be more aggressive, more space on the football field, less concerned about maybe going backwards?
Quarterback keep.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot, get the 1st down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option, knowing where the 1st down marker is.
Finds a soft spot in the middle. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Must be nice for this quarterback knowing he's got this type of athlete playing the tight end position. I can work the middle of the field for him. He's a guy who can stretch it vertically as well, but this is a guy the QB will look for early and often in this game.
It has been all defense all the time in the early going as we wrap up the 1st quarter, and the stats certainly reflect that. Still nothing on the board as we open up play here in the 2nd quarter. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. Grabbed behind the line. It's Smith. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. 3rd and 6 yards to go. Changing the routes with his receivers. Escapes the pressure going right. Quarterback slides, and that is a punch to the gut to any defense to let a quarterback get out and move the sticks there. The Golden Gophers will snap it on 1st and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. He fires one deep down the right side. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. The run inside. It's Carter. Breaks into the open.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down. Right side, it's Smith. He'll go out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Big pickup there, and this offense is feeling it. And the Golden Gophers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll send the tight end in motion. Fresh setter down's going to the air. He wants to take the top off. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB. Let's take a minute just to think about Minnesota. One of the big storylines coming into this year was the rising temperature of the coach's seat, and the process of cooling things off starts now.
All offseason, this coach has said the right things. I'm not worried about it. I'm not focused on it. I'm just worried about our team. But, David, let's be real. He's got to win games. There is an expectation at this program to win, and if he doesn't start fast this year, that hot seat's only going to get hotter.
No, and then the chirping starts, and everybody's going to be talking about his job. The pressure builds, and then what happens? Sometimes you lose the locker room. So important to get off to a good start. Try to quiet some of those haters and some of those doubters.
The Golden Gophers, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Tells the run, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Got it! Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. And the Golden Gophers had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. No room to run, and he stopped right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be second and goal. His big tight end. They will score! Touchdown, Minnesota! Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, no problem.
When you start in the black zone inside your own 20 coming out, it's difficult. You can give up a safety. You get worried about that. But the offense puts a great drive together. Great job executing. Great job getting a touchdown.
The Spartans have it back on offense, hoping to play some good ball. A really disappointing end to that last drive, David. Getting stopped on 4th and goal, they'll try to regroup.
And I think I'm preaching to my squad right now. Listen, we drove the ball down the field. We didn't just punch it in. Let's put another drive together, Jesse, and this time, let's get some points.
You're right, because there were a lot of positives on that last drive. They did a lot of things really well. They just got to do a better job finishing.
On the run, it's Clay. Defense all over him.
What a great play by the linebacker. You talk about filling a hole. Defensive line does their jobs. He comes in the hole and says, sit out, sir.
Back to throw. It's McDaniel. Shoots it to the left. It's caught. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Fresh set of downs going up top. Under pressure. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D.
You're probably not going to always live in man-to-man and put your safety, especially your free safety, on a wide receiver, on a guy with great speed, but really nice coverage, nice defense, nice job staying between the receiver and the quarterback and swatting that ball to the ground.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They just keep firing. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. The Spartans send out the punt unit. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. And the ball hits at the 3 and gets into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Going to audible here. Let's see what they do. Running inside. It's Carter. Got to be smart, patient, great vision. Uses all of that to get to the 29. The Golden Gophers want to pick up the tempo. A little too anxious along that offensive line. That'll be a false start.
False start on offense.
They'll take the penalty and move them back. That false start might prove to be really costly as now they come to the line with a 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Over the middle it's Smith. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Hits the hole. It's Carter. He'll be brought down quickly after a very short gain. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Selling the fake. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26. Timeout taken by the Spartans, their first of 3. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Sends it back in motion. On 3rd and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Finds the tight end. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move. And the Golden Gophers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Wants to throw on first. Throws to the wideout. And they're not on the same page there.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Makes the grab, it's Johnson. The Gophers will take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing that.
Making the adjustment on the play. They're going to go to the air on 3rd and short. Got a man in the middle. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Fresh center downs going to the air. On the move. Going to try to get it himself. They'll force him out of bounds after a solid pickup on the play. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. And he'll try this one from the left hash and 33 yards away. Right down the boulevard. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. We played 2 quarters here and reached halftime, and we will now check in with Kevin Connors in the studio.
Now back to your game in Minneapolis. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to our guys at the bank there in the Twin Cities.
And the Spartans will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Makes a move. Oh, what vision. Can they catch him? They won't get him. It's a touchdown.
What a way to seize momentum here. You start the second half, you take the first kick back to the house. Great blocking and an awesome job in the open field, making people miss and showing you the speed on that return. Wow.
And he added the extra point. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go.
And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
And that's not how you want to start a drive. On the very first play, you give up a sack and you lose a ton of yards. Quarterback, you've got to know, just throw the ball away, know when the play is over.
From the gun, it's Clay. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
Their pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Spartans will try to pin them back with the punt. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Golden Gophers will start this drive. The offense looks ready to roll. So last time, David, they ate up some clock, ran a bunch of plays, but settled for the field goal.
Yeah, but they're still up, Reese, and I like where I'm at. If I'm on offense right now, my job is to put another long drive together, eat more clock, and get another score.
Just got to be better in the red zone this time around. When they get down close to the goal line, you need better execution to put a touchdown on the board here.
They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
To the ground, he's got it again. There he goes. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the 1st down.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the 3rd quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Hits inside. It's Carter. Got some room, headed to the goal line. He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave a little bit of everything on that one. The Golden Gophers will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He's going to change things up against this defensive look. They want to throw it. Stepping to the right. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Golden Gophers! And the punishment has been extended.
And it's been more of the same in the second half for this offense, doing whatever they wanted. What a start to the season, man. This is exactly what you draw up. Everything they drew up in the offseason has worked in game 1, and that's why they are dominating this football game.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Spartans offense ready to go to work. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Looking to the big tight end. Got him downfield. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. That's the way to start a drive. Now they'll snap it just shy of midfield. To the air, it's McDaniel. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He scrambled forward and got a few and turned that into a positive play.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And this defense just continues to dominate the football game. The score is lopsided. It's not looking good. But I know one thing. If you can't protect that guy, there's no chance for you to win this game or the future games.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Big hit knocks the ball away, and it'll force him into a 4th down. And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. They make the stop, but there is a penalty marker down. Let's see what the call is. They make fun of kickers saying they don't have to worry about contact, but they do in situations like that. So it's 1st and 10 after that costly defensive penalty on 4th down. Fresh set of downs going up top. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it, you've got to have 2 hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
He's piled up 82 yards on the day, and the defense has been getting a steady diet of this dude on opening day. Right back to it. Breaks the tackle. He's stopped, but he's got enough to move the chain.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
Quarterback signaling to his guys. Tells the play fake, wants to throw on 1st down. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Makes the grab. Third and long, a lot of ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down, but hold everything. There is a flag. Let's see what that's about. So the intentional grounding call will be a loss of down, and now it's 4th down. And the Golden Gophers will line up to punt it away. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. This one feels as if it's starting to get away from them a little bit, Jesse.
Yeah, Reese, there's a lot of teams in college football at this point that would just quit. So, David, we're going to find out a lot about this team right now.
Yeah, just running out of opportunities. You give opportunities away like this, you're trailing. Every possession is going to be important from here on in.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's McDaniel. And they can't make the connection, and 3 quarters are in the books as we head to the 4th. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. We open the final period with a 3rd down play. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. They're all over him. He's going to take off. They finally get him on the ground, but not before he rips off enough for a 1st down.
And this QB's really starting to show you something, isn't he? I mean, he's been hit a lot in the pocket, and I just like the toughness. At the end of the run here, he's not sliding because he's been banged up a little bit. Lowering the shoulder, getting the 1st down, taking some hits, but he's still competing.
Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. The snap sets up the throw. Left side is Anderson. Gain of 9 on that one. 3rd down and short. He needs a yard. I think that receiver really had 2 choices there. Catch the ball, or he was going to wear it in his chest.
Yeah, he was going to be maybe taking an ice bath after too many of these crow routes. He catches them in the body like that. This quarterback has a cannon arm. The receiver found the soft spot in the zone, and, man, the quarterback gave him no choice.
Wants to throw again. Got it. Guided out of bounds at the 22. A good play for this offense as they are threatening to score. The Spartans have it with a 1st and 10. Sells to run, looking to pass. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. That last play, the kind of thing that can mess up a really good drive. It's 2nd and 17. Back to pass, it's McDaniel. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive. He would have loved to make the big return there, but he still gives his team the ball at the 37. Minnesota has it back, and the Gopher offense is headed onto the field. And after that interception, things quite comfortable. Big lead, clock winding down. They should be able to take care of business here. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And it's nice to be a QB in this spot. He's had a great day, man. Like, great day. They built a huge lead. Now, incompletion's okay. Just take care of the football. Don't throw that thing to the other team.
Quarterback changing the play.
Booster.
On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Couldn't set his feet.
You normally don't see this guy miss throws like that. That was a pretty short throw. He can normally make those in his sleep, but with the incompletion, we're now setting up 3rd down.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Back open in the middle. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. The Golden Gophers will call him. A little trickeration, looking to throw. Fires to the right. And the pass is incomplete. They thought they had the fake all dialed up, and it did not work. They managed to get the throw off, but couldn't get the completion. You always wonder, why not just leave the offense out there and run a pass play? Motion from the wideout. Drops back on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Holds on, it's Aldridge. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. After that huge play, right back at him on 1st and 10 from inside the 15. Makes a man miss. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, San Jose State.
I know as a coaching staff, you're always trying to find positives that you can build on, and it's nice to see your team continues to fight. It has been a slog up to this point. No points until finally breaking through here in the 4th quarter. And they're going to go back and watch the film, and they're going to see what worked on this drive and maybe try to build on that the next time out.
And listen, you start to get desperate, right? Late in the game, it's in the 4th quarter. You know, I got to steal a possession somehow, some way, and you got to pull the trigger and kick an onside, something you feel good with. They tried. Unfortunately, they failed, and this game's going to get difficult now even more down the stretch.
He's up to 90 yards rushing now here in week 1, a solid start to this new campaign. 6-yard pickup on 1st down, leaves him with 2nd and 4. Turning it on! Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22.
These situations are preached so much in college football. Finishing a game strong, understanding circumstances. They are running the football right at you, trying to keep that clock moving, get a few 1st downs, and get a W.
Makes the grab. They stop him just a link or two short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. The give, and tick. Knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run.
Well, this guy's been an animal all game long. He's had tons of success running the football. The defense had to do something to stop him. Give the D-line and that front 7 tons of credit for being really physical there, getting the TFL.
Keeps it himself. He gives him a fresh set of downs, and this one will be 1st and goal from the 6.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Right there to stop him, and that'll be a loss of 3. The old coaching cliche, go win or no every week. And for the first week, they get it done.
That great start to the season. That's what you want. You want to come out, find a way to win. Was it perfect? Absolutely not. You're going to find things to work on throughout the season. But 1-0, that's where you want it to be.
And I think if you're the coaching staff of this winning team, you've got to like what you've just seen. First game of the year, there was tremendous effort on the field. Guys flying around, flying to the football, trying to make the plays necessary to win this game. They definitely made a few mistakes, but that's what practice is for. But if you're the coaching staff, I think you're very